Daniel Robertson here, and welcome to Bookworms, the YouTube show where I'll be reviewing brand new spanking books sent to me by self-published authors. Now, you won't find any traditionally published books on this show. This is strictly for self-published authors and more indie writers of the world. I'm going to be telling you what I like about the books and why I think you should buy a copy for yourself. This week, my favourite was Godhunter by Donny Rust. You have an immortal giant in a trench coat, a female character who's a porn star, and a trillionaire businessman playboy, and best of all, there's not one single sparkly pansy vampire in sight. And most refreshingly, it's not set in some cliched American or British city, but rather the east coast gem of South Africa, Durban, which means if you're a South African you should probably read this book. The whole book is a nice neat scientific edge to it which makes it realistic, despite some of the main characters having godlike powers, which are really cool. It's actually an honest and gritty look at the truths that lie behind certain things like immortality, violence, and the business industry. Now, this might be a self-published book, but it's got all the trademarks of an international bestseller. It's already sold 15,000 copies worldwide, and it's got a loyal fan base that's continuing to grow. Now, this is all down to the self-promotion of its author, Donny Rust. This guy, Donny Rust, wrote the entire series when he was 18, and since then, over the last 10 years, has broken it down into a series of different books. And in the most novel way... See what I did there? Though to build up an online following, Donny hitchhiked across Britain with a guitar and a pair of boots, posing at every county line. Naked. He's also the comedian known as the Naked Busker, and if you want to know what that entails, have a look in the description down there. So, to sum up, if you like good stories, you should read this book. If you like urban fantasies, you should read this book. If you like sex, violence, trench coats, immortals, giants, porn and business, or any of them, you should really read this book. So, you like the sound of the book, and you like the sound of the author, and you're thinking, hey Dan, how can I get a copy of this book? Easy. You can either order online as an ebook, a paperback, or one of our 100 signed hardback copies that we have right here at a discounted rate. Ultimately, it's your choice whether you buy the book or not, but just remember that self-published authors rely on people like you to buy their books, so that they can write more. Now, you can speak to the author directly on his Twitter, @GodhunterBook, or on his website, www.iamdonnyrust.com. How to get your book onto my show? Easy. Write a book, self-publish it, subscribe to our channel, and send me a copy. If it's good, not only will I put it on Bookworms, but I'll also promote it on Twitter, Facebook, and make use of a vast network of websites and journalists we have at Bookworms. So, take the time, subscribe, and send me a copy.